Okay, let's open all this and we can bring that in too because I just heard from her too. Everybody, it's 6:04. Good evening. It's time to open. Good evening. Thank you for coming, everyone. I tried putting some good stuff on the newsletter, but there isn't too much happening here. So this is what we got, but some people come and tell me things, and then I try to get some answers, okay? So I think we want to start with Ellen as the treasurer. If you want to say something in general, I can explain more.
Well, as of tonight, I've had to tender my resignation. My vision is decreasing to the point I like this flyer here, I can't see the words. So I've had to give my resignation, and I'll still be involved in everything, but I just can't. Something like the treasurer, you need to be able to read receipts and all that, and I just don't have that ability anymore.
Yeah.
So
sorry, because Alan is a good guy, but he's got trouble with his eyes, so we have to.
Keep looking. No.
We have Dawn stepping in for now as an interim treasurer.
Oh, nice.
Until we have an election to do official elections. But he had helped with the audit already, and he's fairly good at it. And as the bylaws say, in case like this, it's the officers that can decide it, but we're letting you all guys know anyway, okay? So it's not an election, he's stepping in until we have another one elected, okay?
Kind of like the pancake cook.
So the pancake cook is now gonna help as a treasurer, okay?
Good job, Don.
Yeah, I didn't know. He was pretty good with numbers. He doesn't look like it. Okay, I also want to mention something on the sad side. We want to remember our neighbor Shawnee in 307. Shawnee passed away last month. If you guys want to have half a minute silence and send a prayer up or whatever you believe in, let's remember Shawnee, okay? Shawnee in 307. She was, Shawnee. She was only 57 years old. Okay? All right. Let's just do half a minute silence for Shawnee. It's respectful. Thank you, everybody.
Where did she die of?
Several illnesses she had. I'm not quite sure. She shared some with me, but all I know is several illnesses that affected her organs. So I don't know more. All right, we have, or had, a mystery going on here with disappearing shopping carts.
Yeah.
And on the flyer, I think it was funny calling it the mystery of the disappearing shopping carts. When the flyer was finished yesterday, I hadn't heard from Food Share because some people came and said maybe Food Share took some of their carts back or other people had them in their apartments, whatever. So I called and asked. But today, Food Share called me back and they said, no, the only time they take a cart back is if it's one of theirs with the little plaque things in the front, you know, that where they put their numbers in. And that was nice, so they called back. I also talked to Jenna and asked them if HHA took any carts, and they said no.
So where'd they go?
I have no idea. It's still a mystery. So
How many do you think are missing?
Well, after, I would say like 10.
And are you going to want from downstairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say like 10. Yeah.
where the carts, a lot of times people get shuffling stuff around, they put it in a cart, they leave it in their apartments, and months later, I better maybe move it.
Months later?
Oh, yeah.
You can't say a
And
part.
the other thing is that where a lot of our carts have disappeared over the years is with the homeless. They'll
So
grab a
yeah,
cart,
I don't know.
And they grab it and it's all gone.
Someone else mentioned that to me. Someone said, "Oh, homeless people are coming here and they're grabbing the cart." I have never seen it. I don't know. So I can't say that. Okay. But so much for the shopping carts, and I hope that you all see the announcements on the bulletin board. We added the movie night. Tenant Jason had the idea, and he is doing the streaming of movies from either Netflix or Prime, and people can attend the movie night every other week on a Saturday when there is no bingo. So if any of you want to go to movie night, Jason will run the movies, okay? What else we got? We had several people asking about Will, and no, this is not bashing Will, okay?
I don't mind it.
Wait, I mean,
More people don't like me, the less I gotta worry about.
but it's normal to say, well, Will is not around, why is Will not here? And I sometimes do that too, okay? Because I can be not very nice either, so anyway, but I kind of get he's a guy. He doesn't want to come and clean tables, but I want
I don't mind cleaning the
to.
tables.
I want to ask: are there days that you are available and can help us set up?
Oh, yeah, I got no
and
problem with
stuff?
that. I don't know what days I'm
So
available,
what would you
but
want me to do?
Thursdays
then?
are out of the question.
Thursdays?
The Thursdays are out of the question.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm pretty open. If somebody wants my help, all they gotta do is knock on the door and say, and if I'm home, then I'm available, I will help. I got no problem with that,
So
at all.
we solved the problem with the pancakes.
Yeah, it was.
But I'll be honest, what a problem is, we always have the heavy tables, right? That we have to set up. And my advice right now would be just every now and then show your face.
I was here for the cookout. I got breakfast. Couple plates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your breakfast.
The open, I went upstairs and I ate it.
Do I have to sign
Oh,
something?
yeah.
And I argued with my baby
Anyway,
for
so-
another 20, I don't know, since then to now.
So much for that, but if anyone has any questions or anything, come to us and talk to us directly, okay?
No, I'm not on the lease.
When do you, I never know when you're playing music and when you ain't around here. You said you were gonna do
Right,
it.
on Tuesdays, yeah, we're still trying to do
Tuesdays?
that at 5 o'clock. So tomorrow, hopefully at 5 o'clock, we'll have some musicians in here, track up here playing some music.
Well, a little bit of music goes a long way to soothe yourself, you know what I mean?
It soothes me, it keeps me from blowing shit up, I'll tell you that right
You know, if we could have a boxing ring, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Come
You
on,
get angry, you gotta
many-
find something.
Many of us love some gossip, including me, but what we don't want to do, we don't want to spread any lies, okay? So, little
now.
talk.
Isn't that what gossip is? You know, because there's always three sides to a story, here's one and the truth.
Gossip is, did you see the jacket he's wearing? I wonder where he got it from. Oh, he got it from there.
Somebody give me everything I own.
Gossiping about you, it's not a lie. So anyway, but whatever. Yeah. Yes, Leslie.
we've noticed on the bulletin board about the funding for housing. Please explain that.
The fund, go ahead.
Did we lose our funding?
For the housing, no. What they are trying to explain is what Michael O'Neill brings up a lot is this repositioning plan, because the public housing laws have changed. I try to explain it easy, in layman's terms now. So everything will go on to Section 8. So from then on, people that apply will always get a voucher, all of them. Not us, we're already grandfathered in, okay?
Oh, we are.
Yeah, so nothing changes for you, but in the future, there's big government and HUD plans where they reposition things, that's the word. But there's really nothing to fear,
So when there
It's not like Trump repositioning the Iranian oil fields.
When they're repositioning, does that mean they're gonna move us into other?
No.
It's a clerical term. It's money term.
It's
It's
a-
government term. They're
yeah.
changing that. So they call it regional funding.
Oh.
And what I get from what Mr. Hill's talking about is they're repositioning certain things that they're allowed to do right now into a different category so they can do something different, but it doesn't affect our housing. It's not gonna affect, it's not gonna affect your.
You wanna bring it up?
What's that? Yeah.
We're definitely grandfathered in.
Well, if you qualify now, you qualify.
Yes, you qualify, we all qualify,
That's what I mean. is-
yes.
If you're on the third grade, not that rate,
Yeah, no, I know the 30%.
obviously, your rate does go up. When they calculate, what do they call it?
All you have to do is move sideways.
Okay, I make it easy. Neither Democrats nor Republicans are gonna take it away from us. So are we all okay? All right. Okay.
Yeah, they're just gonna go unit to unit, but in order to do it, it's all about money.
Yep.
They gotta reposition this, call it this instead of this, and then they all go, okay, it's good, from what I can understand.
Okay.
For explaining that to
Yeah.
me.
Nothing to fear for us. There's going to be little changes here and there with the government structure, but that doesn't mean any of us have to move or have to move elsewhere, or they're going to triple your rent. No. It's just all fancy words in political terms. I don't understand it, everything either, but the basics, I know we're okay. I'm going to bring up Heidi and Paul again because they don't live here and they show up anyway. But I think,
This was for MEA.
yeah, exactly. But I think they're doing it because they are determined to show their faces so you know who they are when the RMC election is coming up, because they want to run for the RMC election at Stewart Halls,
We didn't know you guys were over here. We had tried for years to talk to Michael and what's going on? That's the way it comes in the front here. And we didn't know. So we found.
Well, now you found us. Now we have to hide. So,
It's like, you guys didn't know us outside the room and what was going on with us.
Yeah, we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know that. But that is gonna change too. Has nothing to do with MEA, but RMC. Again, RMC is all Helena housing, public housing.
Right.
So when there is an election coming up, and Christy knows, right? What did you guys say? The mailings go out this month?
Oh, they should have gone out already.
Maybe they're already out. So everybody gets a letter saying you can nominate people that you want to run. Yes.
Are we getting ballots?
Yeah, and then you get the ballots, and then you have to turn the ballots in. So, and now you know two of them, Heidi and Paul from Stewart Homes. And I think some of you have seen, what's her name, Sophie? The other lady, Sophie, I think she wants to try and run for treasurer for RMC. So, yeah. And if anyone here in our building wants to be nominated, you guys can be nominated. So, I'm not gonna be nominated. I don't wanna do this. Yes?
I have to go back a little bit about the shopping carts.
Yeah.
It just came to me, it was about two and a half years ago. It was either Safeway or Vans. They came over here and they took all of their shopping carts back.
I think that was Safeway, no?
It was Safeway or Vans, I can't remember, but they had a big pickup truck
Yeah.
and they got in the building, don't know how, but they did. And they took a lot of shopping carts. Did that happen again? I don't know, but
I don't know, but again, you would think that at least somebody would have seen something, because we have good spice in there. I don't know, but I think there's still a bunch of carts there, and even if people take them into their apartments, just please bring them back the next day. You know, nobody has a problem with the day, but Ellen said month. A month is a little too long.
Well, another thing too is where are the carts supposed to be? I mean, when I moved in, they were all up here. Now there's a sign up saying put them where they belong, which is downstairs.
Well, we leave a few of them up here so we don't have to track back downstairs and then come back up here.
Yeah, if I use a cart from up here and
Why
bring it
did
back
they-
up here.
But why did they tell us to not leave them up here that one time? Oh, it was the plastic ones, that's what. it was.
I haven't heard
No, that's
anything
actually what it is,
complain.
they took out all the plastic ones
Oh.
because of a fire hazard. I remember I remember either Keeler or Mr. O'Neill bringing that one time in the meeting, talking about the carts, and the all metal ones would be staying, and I think the plastic ones, because of fire hazard. If I remember rightly.
That makes actually sense, right, with the plastic?
And that was before they went to sign off on putting them back where they belong.
Okay, I have I have a question. What is the big deal, may I ask, about us cleaning up the area? What is it a fire hazard? What is it?
Control.
Why do we have to look like we live in a hospital? Why?
or a nursing home.
This is what we need to bring up.
It's part of the
Everybody.
humanization.
And, you know, when they came in and took the rug out, they took out some dampening color. They took out some noise barrier.
Yeah, they
I mean,
did.
there's places, I mean, when you walk in here, it feels like a morgue sometimes.
It does.
Or like you're walking into a hospital and you want to turn around and walk out.
Right.
They put nothing up on the wall, and there's decorative stuff they can put up that actually absorbs sound. It's
Right.
just, they gotta be willing to
Yeah.
fuck up with the money.
And this didn't cost them anything.
If you want to hear what I can tell you legally, I mean, I'm on everybody's side for decoration, okay? Let me say this, but I can tell you what it is in legal terms.
All right.
Usually, apartment buildings don't allow this, no matter what, unless they provide it with their theme and color coordination.
Like a hotel.
Like,
I
yeah,
get
like
it.
everything
Right.
is the same.
Right.
So what I was made aware of is we had troubled Christmas. Some people
yeah.
on floors didn't like the glass and the lights and whatever. But there you have the problem. The question they say now is, well, who says he likes what she likes and what she likes and he likes? So we say no to everything, and they have the right to do so.
Well, I know, because they own the building.
They own the building.
We just rent here.
I know.
But do we have to look at plain mold?
Yes.
Where's this one coming from? There is this.
I was told
That's
that
been there forever.
that's been there forever.
Forever.
I was told when I sent an email to Jenna about the pictures, and I sent her the pictures of what I had,
Right.
and I said, can we put some in the lobby?
Right,
Just the lobby.
and,
She said no.
okay,
That wasn't to say anything else about any of the halls on any of the
well,
floors.
she should have said that.
My floor has been decorated for over a year, and nobody has said anything to me from housing about it. Nobody.
Right.
And now I get an email today. They came today, especially to go to every floor
And take
to look
pictures.
and take pictures of everything that I've had hung.
Yeah,
Now, she said that I cannot hang anymore. We will submit a work order for maintenance to meet me tentatively tomorrow, which is my payday when I'm not home paying bills,
right,
and that they will return it to me, and then to prevent doing any more damage. Then additionally, I will be responsible for the associated labor and costs for them to take down my pictures and them to do whatever.
wow.
Bullshit. I'm sorry about my pictures. I am not paying a dime. I will take my pictures down myself. I will patch the holes.
What holes?
Yeah,
I'm
what
not in.
holes?
The little pin when I do
Oh,
the push pin.
bullshit.
What holes?
Use
That's what I said. I didn't see
toothpaste.
any holes.
Yes.
Yep, exactly.
That's what we do in jail.
It's
You
quick.
damn right, use
It's easy, it
toothpaste.
smells good too, yes.
There you go.
And then I have to arrange a meeting with Keela and Jenna on Thursday or Friday of this week so we can discuss further about the other ongoing correspondences from before.
Wow.
None of mine has ever been said that my floor was wrong.
Wow.
Nobody has said anything. I have gotten okay
I-
from Keela that it looked nice, and I was in the elevator with them when they came in the building. Did they say a freaking word to me? No. But I got a voicemail the minute they walked out the door.
Wow.
So, we need to address this as a whole because we live in a prison, a mortuary. We are not children, we are adults.
Facts.
So basically,
And
it's a
I
dead
have
prison.
an email that I want to send that says that.
Pretty
And I
much.
also said at the end, I haven't sent it yet, that says, why don't you come live in this building for a month and see what it's like, see how depressing it is, and go with it from there. There is no
They
reason
don't want
why,
anybody to be happy.
and
What are
that's
you
what,
talking
and
about?
that's
But it has
just
to be
it.
reported to them for them to even bring up to any conversation.
Right.
Oh, they're
That's the
listening
part.
in.
Mary reported it.
I'm sure they got their.
Around
Right there,
around
there, there.
Christmas time, I personally know of 2 people that didn't want the Christmas
Yeah, I
decorations
flipped
here.
out over that.
Okay, so
There you go.
I'm just telling you. But then again, everyone has the right to say what they think and feel, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think those people that don't want Christmas decorations should go in the closet and they won't have any.
That's right.
Anytime I put up an advertisement for a religious invitation, somebody, and I think I know who it is, the PM, and this is more than once, twice, or 3 times.
See, this is not okay either. I don't care what anyone believes in. And you know,
You
Christmas,
didn't hang it, keep your damn hands off.
Christmas, we did the same. We recognized every religion for Christmas. I even draw the menorah. So I didn't want HHA to complain about the bulletin board, you know. So, and they didn't. But again, if she wants to hang something, don't take it down. It's not offensive if it's hanging on the tenant board.
You don't have to plug it.
Go ahead.
Another thing is that
We should have moved it back
we
where it
believe
was
that they
anyway.
say, well,
We'll get in
they
trouble
don't allow
after
prayer in
faster.
school anymore or reading the Bible because the minority complain about it. Then we live in a majority rule. And our country is becoming very shaky.
Yeah. Okay, that's our country, but this is our building here.
For being mass per school, we need prayer and the Bible in school.
Okay.
Amen.
So this is not Russia.
No,
But
no,
what you
no.
don't understand is in our
No, I
lease,
do understand it.
in,
The separation of church and state doesn't mean they can't, religion and state can't work
Well, you
together.
can't force religion, but you can't force
I mean it, we are
atheism.
that part.
falling off, we're very off the path. I don't really know how to say this, but Christ is concerned. He's concerned about the religion in this country.
Thank you. Thank you for your input.
Church.
I'm just asking people, if you see something hanging there, just don't rip it off.
So, I remember this place when I was a kid. There would be multiple Christmas trees all the way down every hallway. You know, in every corner of the hallway, with how they're kind of staggered, there would be a unique Christmas tree in each one of those. And people would bring their children to trick or treat the halls every Halloween. There's an office here on the second floor, kind of right here, kind of next to the
Red box.
the laundry.
Yeah.
There's an office there. We used to have, I've heard that we used to have a live-in,
Manager, I heard that too. But I
that's
think
where they were.
I have heard so many things from the OGs here, the people that have been here for years, what was different and better or differently done. Times have changed. You have other people in charge now. And what I see personally, not being MEA or anything, what I see is very simple. We don't want to have any liability. We don't want to listen to anything. We don't want to think about it. Everybody needs to pay their rent. Everything is clean. We're good. Adios.
And
Do
shut
as
up.
I
It-
say,
it's
not as
the-
I do.
It's the way a corporation works, you know,
Yeah.
but, and I'm not blaming anyone in particular, it is just how the world became. But I have a suggestion, because if majority of the people would like to ask this, why don't we ask HHA? We ask HHA, hey, what can we really do? What will you let us do to
Make a list of what
make
we can
it
and can't
nicer?
To decorate our home.
Right.
Period.
A while back,
Right outside your apartment, do you have pictures on the wall right
Well,
there?
they're coming off now.
a little,
Yeah.
Do we have to take them off our doors too?
You heard her email, so I'm guessing
never
they're
got no
coming
mail.
after everyone.
So we can.
I do not know, but I just know of her email, because my question is also, why did they email her? Why didn't they email Christy or me? So I don't know. We were
I think
probably.
that we should actually, anybody that can, go with Trish to this so-called meeting
Right.
and stand behind her and
That's a good
You
idea.
know. not let
Yeah.
her take it on herself.
Right.
It's becoming more of a
Agreed.
prison by
oh,
not letting people.
Teresa?
Okay, Alan.
If, see,
How
one thing,
long have you
excuse
had
me.
those 80 up there?
On my floor,
I had before.
since I moved in,
This is
January of last year.
Sorry, Alan.
Okay, I didn't hear you,
Hey,
Alan. I didn't hear you.
If, the one thing you gotta remember is that our apartments are our home, okay? Inside that door, not outside, not the walls, not any of that. I have things hanging on my outer wall. Never had a problem with it until people started stealing stuff, but,
It's
what
coming
we
off
need to
now.
do is get HHA to sit down and say, this is allowed or it is not allowed.
Yes.
And if it's not allowed,
Yes.
everybody get the stuff off the outer walls
Right.
and
Universally, not.
But when you're talking about this is our home,
The rules around
it is our
here,
home,
you get,
but inside the apartment is our home.
Okay.
This is their building.
Yeah, but.
has anybody noticed that the rules around here are
Hold
applied?
on, people, hold on,
selectively?
people.
Right.
I think it's, we got the whole building.
I just want to say something. From the day I moved in until now, 5 years ago, this is what I was told right to my face. You may rent this, we own it.
Yes.
So don't get cozy. Anybody.
Who said that?
Karen Taylor.
Wow.
Excuse me, thank you.
Mrs. Karen Taylor.
Okay, everyone, calm yourself. We're all renting. You have rights. I said it before. If something is fishy, check the fishing pole, ask questions. Don't get intimidated.
And don't give them a reason.
Right.
Don't give them a reason. Pay your rent. Don't beat up your neighbor. Don't
What do
set
you think they're gonna come?
don't set a fire, right?
Right.
There are no reasons then that anybody would evict you, me, or anybody, But we can ask. There is no rule against asking. And if many feel this way, we're simply going to ask them.
Right.
What would you allow? And everyone then can go by that.
Right.
And ever since I moved into this building 3 years ago, all I've heard is don't rock the boat, you'll get evicted. Don't say it, you're gonna get evicted.
You're not getting
Well,
evicted
people
for
need to
rocking the
realize-
boat.
people need to realize housing's
No.
got people convinced in this building.
Yeah,
that
I
there's
know.
nothing they can do about it. You have to give them the reason to evict you, like hanging stuff up on my walls, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they can't just, that's a minor thing. They're just being,
They've been at me with this since Christmas.
well, but then again too, and nothing against you, but to me, I'm a fighter. But if my landlord comes to me and says, take it out of the hallway, or don't put it up in the hallway on Christmas, I'm not gonna put it up again unless I ask them unfortunately ask them for permission.
Right.
They have the right to deny or approve anything
They do have
outside
the right.
apartment.
So for now, let's all calm down. I know you're ticked off, but for now, we had the enjoyment of some art until now. Let's go and talk to HHA,
And
okay?
don't be afraid of getting evicted for speaking.
Nobody's getting evicted for any of this
That
stuff.
mindset has to stop.
No.
That's what's killing this place. People don't want to get involved because they're afraid of getting evicted.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't give them, it's like the poster there with the First Amendment. You have every right to complain. Helena Housing manages. They're just a glorified property manager.
They are
That's all
property
they are.
managers, yeah.
But they're specified in handling government programs
Yeah.
for housing. That's the only thing. They're just one big glorified management company that contracts with the government to manage their programs. And there's nothing that you can say. You people have heard me talk to Mr. O'Neill here. I'm brutal. And you think, have I been evicted? No, because I know my rights and they know I know my rights. It's like when I first moved in, I knew that if this place was a federal installation, you couldn't have a gun.
Right.
So I asked.
It's not.
Keela looked into it, it is not. I got the permission because I know my rights.
Yep.
And I've been hearing that from other tenants.
You gotta
When they
know your
moved in, They were
rights,
told they
yeah.
couldn't have guns. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but some people shouldn't have guns.
Oh, well, if you're
Okay.
not a felon, you're not a felon, you're a legal.
Have
person, you can't-
guitars. Have guitars, okay? Paul.
I understand people want to make art, paint art and stuff, which I'm grateful for. I'm an art lover, I do art myself, but we also have to remember other people, because there
Yeah.
are people in our buildings and on our sites that disagree with our art.
One person in this whole entire building, one person has started this.
That's
One.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
All it takes. Yep, that's all it takes. All it takes. And since we're not in Russia, okay, we cannot gang up now and say, hang on. We can't do that, okay? We can't do that. No. We're gonna hold you back, Will. Okay.
The best way to handle the art on the
I
wall.
don't
Start bringing it
know.
up.
She did not say anything
Start
to me.
bringing it up
She
with
didn't,
parents
and I will
and
tell
meetings.
you. She didn't,
Because
really.
that's who we have to address it with, is MEA. Or, I mean,
Yeah. Okay, guys, we have 20 minutes left. Any other questions, important ones, that we should address before we move on?
Oh, I wanted to ask Dawn a question. Is it true that you gotta get permits to get a dog run here?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. Yes.
A dog run?
Yes.
A play area, a dog
Yes.
The reason being is,
Yes.
and I forgot.
Yes.
The reason being is because you're bringing in dogs and their species and so on and so forth, and there is liability, and as far as I haven't got down to where it's not for how that works, but there is liability insurance that is involved in that.
It's not gonna happen. It's not
No,
gonna
they've been
happen.
denying it. since
No,
I've
it's
been
not
here.
gonna
And I was out there looking at it today, and we wouldn't have to take up any more room other than one part of that fence is there.
You know,
But-
we are actually, we already have one that could be a dog park, but they won't let us use it for either a garden or a dog run.
Oh,
Right up
something.
here.
Yeah, I brought that up, and it's the same thing, and it's just a bull
It's
crap.
just-
We're gonna develop that corner.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, let's worry about it when it's developing.
we let Dawn work on that. I want to bring something else up. It was brought to my attention that apparently someone didn't like that Trish and MJ made the pancakes last Sunday because MJ is not MEA. Let me tell you something. All of you are MEA. You don't have to be president or vice president. If any of you want to help
I volunteer.
with anything, making coffee, making pancakes, you can do this. So whoever said that, I'm not going to name names, is wrong. So
Yes.
there's always someone that will have something to stir up. It's just human nature. We all do things.
No, I'm
But
not.
nothing wrong with that. Any one of you can step in and help with that. That's it.
Yeah.
Clear. So,
Yeah.
Alan was saying we need to bring up the audit.
Yeah, you guys need to talk about the audit.
Okay, what do you want us to talk about? That it's finished?
Well, the results, I'm sure, yeah.
Okay, Dawn and Alan started working on it, right? Okay.
And then Mary got the stuff, yeah.
Mary stepped in and
And
helped out. Okay.
I mean, I heard bits and pieces, but I don't know.
Yeah, what-
Okay, question, who is Mary?
Mary, she's just a helper.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
But what is she?
She's RMC treasurer.
Okay, see, I'm not part of MEA,
Yeah.
and if, that's okay.
You just
But I
heard what I said,
volunteered
right? You just, and she volunteered to help him.
Exactly,
So,
it's the same
same
principle.
thing.
Right.
But she did help out because she actually knows how to look at the numbers, just like Dawn, just like Alan. And there's 3 years worth of bank records printout that was given to the new officers, and based on the audit there is a discrepancy of $1,625. I don't know what the discrepancy is because we don't know. So some people were saying Rhoda did this, Rhoda did that. We don't know. So I don't know, but there is a discrepancy. Michael O'Neill was asked, he said he doesn't know, and he wants nothing to do with it.
Well, maybe it was his limo ride to the
I have
airplane.
no idea, but that is, nobody is blaming Rhoda, but since Rhoda was the president alone by herself, of course people will yap, you know, and say, oh, she did and she did that. Okay, it is what it is. There's a discrepancy.
Right.
O'Neill says he doesn't know. Rhoda said it was all for MEA, whatever you guys did.
No, what I was gonna say is you had just mentioned a few minutes ago that Mike O'Neill doesn't want anything to do
That's
with
what he
it.
says, yes.
But he is the director
Right.
of housing.
Well,
So
he-
how can he not?
He selects when he likes to have something to do with MEA or not.
Right.
And I had asked him about that too. I said it's either you do or you don't, so
Right.
whatever. But that is the audit. We're talking about the audit now.
Right.
And then Mary had mentioned that you guys, that was before my time. Alan, you mentioned that too, that you all got gift cards.
And we enjoyed them. yeah.
1 year,
Yeah.
okay. 1 year you got gift cards, and Mr. O'Neill said that what Mr. O'Neill said, not Ina, not Ellen, not Mary. Mr. O'Neill said he doesn't know about it, that was not authorized by HHA, that money should have not been used for that.
But
I
it's-
know that some people had asked Rhoda about it, and all I know, I wasn't living
I
here.
was damn
okay?
grateful that she did it.
I wasn't living here.
But the
all
reason,
right?
he doesn't release money and funds to her without asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
you see, this is your version now.
Well, no.
Michael's version is different.
I know, but
But you gotta realize the discrepancies though that
Yeah.
we're talking
Right.
about is basically,
right,
when you are in charge of money for a nonprofit,
Right.
you have to have a receipt for
Everything.
everything. It has to match your bank statement.
Right.
And so on and so forth.
Right.
That is the law.
right.
And when you start writing stuff out to cash and have no receipts that add up anywhere, that raises a red flag, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, I was grateful to get, I mean, I know a lot of people that were grateful to get the gift cards.
Christy.
I don't know about anybody else.
Absolutely, that is a huge chunk of money.
It is.
What is gonna be done about it?
I don't know.
Can we
You
sweep
guys
it
are
under
the
the
tenants.
table?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's gone, so.
The
let's
MEA,
move on.
the MEA is all of us, okay? All of us. There is not one person that can do anything. The tenants have to now decide, what do we want to do? Do we want to have HHA jump on it and say, we demand the answers because they know the answers,
Right.
you know? Or do we just let things go? Yeah, Ellen.
Okay. Now, I've been here just over 20 years. Now, when I first moved in, yeah, I know. When I first moved in, we had bingo. Well, people would donate cans of food. We didn't have much. Okay, that's fine. It was because a past president and treasurer were buddies, and the two ladies got a place of their own, and they wiped out every penny in the account, and off they went. They were never charged with anything, nothing ever happened. And then we had here, what that was 5, 6, 7 years ago, that we had, God, I can't think of her name now. where they wrote a bunch of bad checks, which is where
Rich.
the criminal charges came in, because they were bad checks written, and it was a bank thing. It had nothing to do with us. We aren't the ones who charged them. The bank did. It was a federal offense.
Wow.
The one guy went to prison for a while.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
But the problem with prosecuting something like this is there are discrepancies. But a prosecutor, well, first of all, it's $1,600. Prosecutor ain't gonna touch that.
Yes, they will. No, you're wrong. Yes, they will.
Well,
Yes, they will. That's
What he's
not.
talking about is
But
not so much they won't
that's-
touch it, it's just
that's
that
not what we're talking about.
Proving it is,
So,
is the different
the
thing.
problem is-
Malicious intent, knowing that they're committing a crime.
The problem is, in my personal opinion, HHA. I don't care what you guys think when I say this, and it doesn't matter. It's nothing personal about O'Neill or Keela or Jenna. It's my management office that doesn't give me answers, that doesn't want to dig into something because what? I'm an idiot or I'm not worth telling. I'm a normal tenant here. I pay rent. But I sometimes feel like I'm a child or something. I'm not sure, you know. But again, this is all of us.
Where does the money come from?
I have no idea. What we get now $38 direct deposit from HHA. I don't know, because they closed the former account and they opened a new one when we started. We don't know where the money came from. That is suspicious from the get-go.
It's supposed to come from these machines and the washers
And dryers.
and dryers.
We don't know.
Plus
In the bank statements, it doesn't show that either, because it only says deposit, but it doesn't say where it was from.
I think it is from holiday housing because, Rhoda, you
Maybe
can
their
attest
accountant.
that, at one point, I think Frank O'Neill told you that you need to ask him to get money to do a barbecue or things like that, right?
Yeah.
So
If
it-
you needed funds to go and get stuff, you
Yeah.
had to go write a letter, clear it from him, and he would decide whether you got it or not.
Right, and that came from holiday housing.
Yep.
Mr. O'Neill said that never happened. We talked to him at RMC meeting. Afterwards, he denied it. We asked, not me, there were a couple people talking, and he said he doesn't know what they're talking about. Never happened. He never said any of this. He doesn't know what we're talking about. So this is your answer from HHA.
The best thing to do is just, nothing's gonna come of it, so just move on and not let it happen again. It was HHA's problem when they let one person run the whole thing, nothing against Rhoda, but there's bylaws that have to be followed.
Yeah,
And
it
if
is.
you're not following
It
them,
is
then
their
you're not a committee,
fault.
then
Yes.
You shouldn't be getting anything.
Yeah.
And also, housing has their own accountant that has screwed up on several occasions
Yeah.
with people's rent. So,
There's nothing we can do about that, but I'm just saying that as far as this discrepancy stuff.
So much for all the audit talk. Yes, we can all play Sherlock Holmes now. I love it too, okay?
Yeah.
But reality is, legally, yeah, of course somebody can do something, but what?
Right.
And I tell you what's gonna happen then. This is not a threat or to scare anybody. HHA is not gonna like any of us, okay? Doesn't matter because they have a boss too, but it's a long-term process. That's what I'm getting at, okay? So it's a long-term process if you want to get into those things. And it is with everything, with our pictures on the walls or something not working in the building, the security, you name it. If we want a real change for something, we need to all stick together and work on it and push it through. And not only talk, you know, and nobody is helping out, and oh no, I don't want nothing to do with it, I'm afraid, I'm this, I'm that, whatever it is, okay? Like, I've been here only a year, but I've been told by people that this damn security issue with the door has been talked about for years on end. Yeah, for years on end. So I don't know what to say to that, but.
Did you say that we do have a brand new account?
Yes, we have a brand new account. Yes, brand new. Brand new account.
How much is it?
$832. Oh, before everybody leaves, thank you to everyone that helped donating for the Pancake Fund. We have an extra griddle that we were able to purchase. We now have 2. And Dawn helped a lot with that. Ellen helped a lot with that. Trish, me, Mary, Sherry, I don't even remember. MJ, a lot of people helped with the pancake mix, the butters, the bacon. So people really came forward, and I love it. I think it's great because that's how we should do it, right?
Great. Good job, guys.
And everything is noted on paper with the dates and the amounts, and it's all in the book. So whoever needs to know and see it can see it. All right. Okay. Nobody has anything else?
I'll take a quail if you got one.
You what?
I said, I'll take a quail if you got one. Thanks, he wants to see
Everyone
you.
on there, or did we miss somebody? Look around. Just look around.
MEA couldn't make it, they couldn't make it.
I don't know. Who said they're coming?
So, who
I
was
thought he was every.
Huh? I was
She
told
means
that,
somebody is.
I was told that housing was coming to the meeting, but I guess not.
No, you're good.
We don't use it.
There's something.
Since it's federal, I don't use it.
Jacket or something or
Oh, the
whatever.
rules.
I'll come to you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I bring you everything. Yeah. Well, you're gonna hold the checks and all that. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hold the check.
Yeah. You're the treasurer.
Oh, I got one of my gun.
Who's gonna come and seal the damn check?
Hey, you never know.
Okay.
I'll be there to steal the check, but if somebody gets it.
If you can do it, do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can walk around. If I have to, I'll hold my force.
Yeah, you keep the signing sheet until you're done. When it goes, you have to get back in here. She thought it was you're gonna start talking about her how. No, I had to take this away because she's wrong. But we're gonna talk about her. Of course.
I just want to say this is delicious. Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
I put a little bit of pickle juice in it.
However you want to make it.
I need to find out who all's coming with and what day.
Yeah, you know, the idea of a lot of people going is actually not bad. So I like that idea that you had with a lot of people going to reach HHA for the whole thing. It's actually a good idea.
If I see maintenance touching one thing, I am gonna flip.
This is weird, okay?
I think they're targeting her.
They have
They're targeting, they've been targeting her since Christmas.
So does that mean I have to go up and take